All right, my man, B Grind, what's the deal?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Shit, before we get started, let me know who we got with us today.
B Grind, man. Really known as Love to Live. My homeboy.
Yeah, been in for a minute.
All right. And, you know, I'm glad you came. Well, it's for the brand, so I know you was going to come wearing it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to wear this every day, man, for real. So.
Okay. So let's just start off. Let me know, like, where you from and what was your childhood like growing up?
I'm from the west side of Detroit. Zone need to be exact. For the ones that know. The ones that don't know. Growing up, bro, I had a good childhood. I can't even get on here and say I ain't had no bad childhood. You feel me? My mama and my pops did a good job. You know, my brothers, did a good job. So, growing up, I probably ain't had everything I wanted, but enough to make a kid happy, though. So, I had a good childhood growing up, man. Really tossed around a lot of schools, west side. I went to Inkster, transitioned to the east side. So, growing up was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, through doing, like, a lot of interviews over time, I kind of started to notice, like, a lot of entrepreneurs and people who start nice businesses, they tend to come from, like, it's outliers, but they tend to come from, like, solid households and
for sure,
just good foundations.
I did, for sure. Can't really speak for somebody else. But.
For sure. So, what was, like, I know you into the design and stuff, but what was some of your interests growing up?
As far as, like other artists or other
just whatever you was, if it was, whatever it was when you was a kid, you know?
Shit. Hooping.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to hoop for sure. Yeah, that's about it, though. I ain't really too much of no football guy, you feel me? But
man, me either.
Hooping, though. Just playing sports, period, though. It was a good thing for me. That was the main thing. I ain't really get into this. This was just like more so like a hobby, you know, and it just turned into something. But I used to want to hoop, man.
No, but you always could try to.
Oh yeah, you can get that, but I didn't know it was gonna lead to it. It was just like
something you was just doing. But you was,
yeah.
Okay. So when did you really like narrow down? Like, no, I really fuck with this design aspect and creating stuff.
First year out of high school, 2019, yeah. I had, it was really like me and my grandma, man. It was like, I forgot what it was, but it was some jeans I had seen. It was like sweet or whatever. And my grandma always had a sewing machine. And I'm like, I always wanted to toy around with it, but I ain't know nothing. So I just keep asking. One day, you feel me, I went over there and I brought some jeans, and she had a whole bunch of clothes in her basement and stuff. We go grab them jeans, we cut them up, pockets, belt loops, all that. And we placed it on the jeans, and she sold it for me. And I posted it, and it went crazy. So I'm like, oh, this is something I need to hop on it, for real. And I would just start making jeans, and it just went on from there, for real. So I started jeans.
Okay, so, and then, so are you doing the sewing now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take to pick up that skill?
It took a minute. She taught me before I even touched the machine, I was doing it with hand. She didn't even let me touch the machine. And as I,
so
I got,
she made sure you went through everything.
I had to learn it, man. And when I learned the hand, it was like you didn't even want to touch the machine when you really learned the hand sewing for real. Then she gave me her sewing machine, still got it, still use it. She gave me her sewing machine, and I just been using that ever since.
Okay. So you made the jeans, they went crazy, but at that point you didn't have a brand yet, right?
No.
Okay.
I ain't had no, I didn't.
Okay, so at what point do Love to Live come about?
It started coming about, like, my character, because that's the type of person I am. And it really, like, just transitioned to me just urbanizing clothes, like, just to put a good message out. You feel me? I wasn't even trying to. It was about clothes, but it was more so like me just putting a good message out, bro. I wasn't really caring too much about the clothes. I just happened to know how to dress, and I just happened to know what other people like. And I was just trying to get the good message out, for real.
Yeah, I was about to say, Love to Live, just you.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what it is. It's bigger than the brand, though, man. It ain't just clothes.
Okay, and that's what I was gonna ask you about too, because it seemed like bigger than a brand. That's kind of like your slogan or your motto for the business. So like, what's really the meaning behind Love to Live?
Just making love normal again. You know, because really nowadays love ain't really what it's cracked up to be. You know, at all. You feel me? Not judging nobody or how they, you know, pertain their image of love, but it ain't what it's cracked up to be, and that was just always my thing. I know I ain't gonna be able to completely make that happen, but making love normal again is really like a slogan that I go by and really just try to push.
Okay. So what do you feel like that exactly means, like making love normal? What does that look like?
That's a good question. It don't look like today's age though, I tell you that. I mean, it's blind I can look at, you know, love today and just be like, nah, that ain't what it is. But you know how that 80s love is.
I was about to
man.
say the old school.
Yeah, you know them music, man. You ever listen to that music, man? And you can feel that. You feel me? Nowadays, it's just really like history over happiness. A lot of toxic situations going on. You know, not even just with relationships, with just like with friendships, all type of stuff. You feel me? People just ain't true to who they is, man. You know, love go a long way. So.
Feel that. So what do you feel like played into like society losing a lot of love, like love not being normal anymore?
Social media.
Social media.
It just suck, man. I ain't gonna lie, the social media, and I take a break from social media a lot, bro. Like every other day, I take a little break from it. It's just draining. It's really, really draining if you really look at it. You feel me? You know, you got people trying to keep up with the Joneses. You got these people. You know, a picture's supposed to be perfect, but it also speaks 1,000 words. You know,
Brainwashing.
so you got people, you know, posting this, and they trying to keep up with them, and you don't know how they got that. So you know, you losing yourself trying to keep up with them. And then we got people like Justin the boy. Yeah. No disrespect to him, you know, get your money, but I done seen some quotes he done had, and I'm like, and I done looked at the likes, and it's like half of my followers, and I'm like, there's no way this word out here thinking like that.
That's why I said it's brainwashing.
Yeah, social media for sure, though. It's like it's probably the biggest thing that's affecting us right now, for real.
Man, and this is something like I probably go through too, like doing this, but you could probably speak on it as well. Like, how do you feel about trying to step away from social media when you're running a business?
It's
and
hard.
It's so like intertwined.
Yeah, it's hard because that's why I can't really step away like that, because that's how I promote. You feel what I'm saying? But if I can get to a point in life like where I don't have to be on there, and I probably wouldn't be on there though, for real, man. You know, I ain't being a hypocrite or whatever. You know, I have my fair share. I be on Instagram or whatnot, but that's.
I feel that.
You know.
So back to Love to Live, and you just getting started. What was those early days like with your business?
Crazy. After I posted my first jeans, it was really like, you know, people tapping in. I had to get to my grandma's house, bro, because she was the one sewing it. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I was being like, I wouldn't say selfish, but you know, I wasn't really too much thinking about, you know, her or whatever. I'm just like, I gotta get here. She gotta sew these on her because I gotta sell these. You know.
See how Nike got into that
yeah, you feel me?
business.
So it was crazy, man. Until that's when she started teaching me, and then just making sales for real, dealing with people, dealing with like different types of people, bro. It really was like, all right, man, we gotta lock down different type of people out here, man, for real. Type of customers.
Like problem customers, people.
Man, problem customers, people like perfectionists, you know, people that be like, oh, I got a little, you know, cut right here, a little spot right here, you know, or people that just want to be critics, man. You know, there's people out here that just get something just to find the bad in it, or
just to critique it.
Yeah, man. So that was hard. You know, I had to learn, like, you know, just move with that flow.
Yeah, I feel like because you make a lot of your pieces are like one of one.
Yeah.
So I feel like you kind of got to have an expectation to have something unexpected on your piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
One-on-one.
Yeah. So what went into like making that decision on just making everything one-on-one instead of like maybe sending your design to a factory and just having them printed out?
I mean, I do some stuff like that, but the one-on-one really came from like, I always wanted to like, I knew like if I was to make stuff one-on-one, people would be like, man, I want that, you feel me? Or it was good for somebody to have one-on-one so they can go and tell their homeboy, you ain't got this one, you ain't got this one. They like, oh, I'm gonna get one harder than you. Like, you feel me? Mine gonna be better than yours when I get mine. So it was really like a thought process, man. It worked out too. You know, people love some one-on-one stuff, man.
So do people come to you with like they see like the main design you have, and then they come with like requests after that, or a certain way they might want it, or color or something like that?
Yeah, I don't really. There's people that come to me and ask me to pick.
Okay.
Rest in peace or happy birthday to this person. I don't really get into like stuff like that, but first, as far as like color wise though, yeah, I'll hook you up with that, or just like any little things you might.
So
have.
it's like a DJ. Like you don't really want everybody coming up with the play this or this is exactly it's okay. It's an art. I feel that
for sure. It's very
okay. So where do you get the ideas for your designs? Because I feel like a lot of your drops, like I mean, your brand name is Love to Live, so a lot of them do have like a message behind them. I feel like. So where do you get those, and how do you decide like what cause you want to talk about?
It'd be more so when I'm going through something, bro. That's where I make my most money. That's where I make like the hardest jobs. You know, and sometimes it probably be just something I see. You feel me? Like the DJ sucks, and a lot of people may think that got something to do with a DJ, and it really don't.
It's deep.
It has like a dope meaning to it. I mean, you can say it, but just say this DJ sucks, play a love song. This is basically just break it down, make love normal again. You know, like this love sucks. You know, get to the love part of the things, man. So
yeah, they play the love songs when they trying to get you out the club.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's real deep, man. Like this one, this is a good contest. You know, the good angel, bad angel.
Mm-hmm.
It's real deep. It's really be when I'm going through something the most.
Shit.
Huh? Yeah, this ain't out yet.
I mean, while we on that, like, cause this is just tell me about what you got on right now.
Basically, it's the good angel, man, on the good shoulder. And what the hood say? The hood say, I think it say, I do so right, but it feels so bad. You ain't never like really like been into something with somebody or friendship, anything, bro, and you just feel like you did all you could do, and it never really worked out in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what this really pertaining, man. Just having a good conscience, you know, tell you never give up, you know, just keep going, regardless of anything you done had or went through.
Okay. What part of being from Detroit do you feel like that plays a part in the success or just the way you run your business?
The grind, man, for sure. You know, ain't nothing like the grind, the Detroit grind, bro. I feel like that's real big, dog. Just having the grind, you know, just meeting a lot of people, knowing a lot of people, because you know Detroit it's only so small, man. It's easy to know a lot of people, so I feel like that plays a big part, just being from Detroit. But then again, it can play a bad part too, because not a lot of people in Detroit supportive. You know, it's other places like I heard Atlanta is like real supportive. I heard that, been hearing that, you feel me? So there's a lot of people that moved to Atlanta just to, you know, pro up.
Yeah, I didn't see as far, I don't know where we rank on the list, but like as far as me like talking to artists and other cities and stuff, we not too far down the list. Like it's some places where it's like a local artist will have no chance.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
Like all they listen to is Drake. They don't know your name, they don't care. Like they don't want to hear it.
On the rap side of things, though, Detroit is probably one of the best places to blow up, though. For sure. Clothing really just making its mark, bro.
I feel that. We got a lot of creatives in so many different industries in Detroit, I feel like.
Yeah. I mess with it, though, man. It's my place to be, God.
Give me 1 second and plug this in. So with a question that I ask like a lot of rappers, because you know that's who I usually interview. Mm-hmm. Who was there any brands or just people that inspired you when you was just looking to make your branding and everything?
Crazy thing is, bro, it was really like I'm gonna get a kudos to my brother though. You know, he got me up just on dressing, period. So. That's really what it was. I never really like looked into or looked upon like any brands, bro. Nah. It was just all just know how to dress, know how to put things together for real.
Okay.
But nobody else looking up to.
And I feel like starting with jeans was just a great idea because it's like locally, like especially a lot of local brands, you're not gonna find jeans. It's like a lot of hoodies and t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is great. People still need that, but when you could come with something different, like a jean, that'd definitely go.
That was crazy. I started off with jeans, and then I switched to jean jackets. I was painting on jean jackets. That was good. That was like
That was crazy.
that was peak though, man.
That was crazy.
Jean jackets, man. I was doing like two-tone jean jackets all the time, man. That was where it was at. That's when I first like started like painting for real. I wasn't painting at first. First started painting, and then like I didn't really know the ins and outs of it. I was painting on fabric, you know. So when those people would wash their stuff, and like crack up and wash up, man, I had to do research on that. So I went through a lot of trial and error, man. But it wasn't just always good.
Okay. Have you ever had a design or something that was one-on-one that you made for somebody and you was like, damn, I low-key want to keep this one?
Everything. Every time I make, cause I try to make it, you know, the best of my ability. So every time I make something, I just be like, yeah, I give you something else, bro. You feel me? But, you know, I just put it out. A lot of people say, be like, you make all the good stuff for you. They say that, but, yeah, it's been times where I done thought that for sure, man.
All right, so do you, I know you said none of them really inspired you or really kind of just came from just being you. But do you keep up with any other brands from like maybe not even from Detroit, but just...
Yeah, I see them.
Like you thought about any collaborations maybe?
Yeah, man, my peoples, man. Gotti, Swervo, Party Posse. There's a lot of brands out here. Go on Instagram and go look at them. You know, as far as collabs though, it's kind of hard for me to collab with somebody because of how my message is. Not saying that nobody else's message is positive, but it's kind of hard to like, you know, put it into part. You know,
because you're not just making clothes.
Yeah, so I collab with some wellness, like giving away or something with somebody. But as far as clothing, it's kind of hard to do a collab nowadays, man. But yeah, man, those the people that I follow within clothing.
I feel that. So, just what's something that you could speak to that you feel like is some of the biggest challenges you're gonna come across as somebody who's trying to start a clothing brand right now?
Trial and error, man. Just I think you're gonna probably come across just meeting new people and just. My thing was I wasn't getting deposits. That was probably like the worst challenge I ever came across. My people's mama and my grandma used to tell me like, you know, get those deposits, you know, just so you know you don't get no loss. You know, just you never know. That's when you know a customer is playing or when they for real or whatnot, man. And that hit the fan, bro. I wasn't getting those deposits, and those people would be like, they won't tap back in with you with your clothes, and now you just sitting on merch, and they size and they one-on-one, and it's like, all right, man, dang, you know. So you got to try to sell it to somebody else. So I would say getting deposits, man. Promoting, getting out there and promoting is a big challenge. You got to get out there and do that, man.
Yeah. All right, so I see the unreleased hoodie on you. Is that what's coming next, or what you been working on?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna post a picture. And, you know, if they mess with it, I'm gonna drop it. But when something come across my head, that's when I hurry up and get on it. Or if I happen to go through something else or see something else, man, I get in the lab. It don't really be planned out.
So it's really like you don't really do seasons. It's more your drops is you do more shock drops. Like you just put it out and see.
Whenever if I feel like I'm going through something, or if I see something, you know, feel like it's a good message, I'm gonna hurry up and get on it. You feel me? And just drop it. So, I split it up within seasons, of course, but.
Okay. And then, so out of everything you've done so far, what do you feel like has been one of your like favorite designs? And whatever you say, I'm gonna like put it in the video so that people can see.
Probably favorite design. Probably the Make Love Normal Again t-shirts, man. I feel like I'm gonna say that was my favorite because that's what put me on the map. Like that's what was like having everybody going crazy, man. That was fire. That was my best ones. The Make Love Normal Again t-shirts. Which one? Better Love. Okay, yeah, I did something like the Better Made chips and it said Better Love. That was nice, bro. And the promoting was crazy. You know, I sold him with the chips. You know, I had the Better Love on the chips. He said the jean jackets.
Hats too.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. He said the jean jackets or the
I'ma just link it right here
man.
on the bottom of the video, y'all. So go check it out. Look at all his designs, man. Cause
I'm gonna go with the Make Love Normal again, man.
sure. Okay. And then, so if you just had, what would be some advice for somebody who was trying to start a clothing brand tomorrow?
You really gotta be in it to be in it. You feel me? Like if you ain't really like, if it's not nothing you really want to do, I really don't suggest you to do it because it's a lot of times where you're not gonna sell. It's a lot of times where you're gonna sell a lot. So if you don't really have no passion for doing whatever you're doing, that's with anything, whether clothes, anything. If you don't have a passion for it, bro, I don't suggest you start it, bro. Cause it get crazy when you ain't getting no sales, man. You get discouraged. If you ain't strong enough here, bro, and you get discouraged, you want to quit it all. You wouldn't even want to drop nothing ever again. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a strong mental, man, and you really like, you know, want to do it, I suggest you do it. But it ain't a hobby.
Okay. And then, so how do you feel like when you in those low points and them low moments? How you usually deal with them?
Pray. That's it. I get in those moments a lot. I just stay true to the man above, for sure. That's the only thing that's gonna get you out. You feel me? And I got a good support system too. So, you know, if you got the right friends around you, right family around you, they gonna tell you, man, what you talking about? You about to quit for? Man, get out of here. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. And then I definitely appreciate you coming through, bro. Is there anything you want to leave with the people before we get up out of here?
Just come support it, man. I ain't asked you to come by. Just come by, check the page out, man. Give it a look. You know, a little browse through. Hopefully it can help you out. I got a couple little passages inside of my my highlights. Read a couple. May help you out through a bad day, whatever, man. That's it.
All right, bet, man. Y'all heard it here first. Love to live. My man's be grind. And we'll catch y'all next time. Make sure y'all check out all the links in the description. Like, subscribe. And we out here.